Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 38 of Let's Play SimCity 4. And boy, do I have a lot to update you about. Now, you may remember, last time we zoned this area, which I intended to become a new high-price area. Well, we do have a high-wealth office here, but primarily this area has been taken up by low wealth tenements. So essentially we've created the projects of New Babylon. Now what happened was I played for an entire half hour and recorded it for you. However, there wasn't enough space left in my computer, and the video file and audio file both went and deleted themselves at the same exact time. How wonderful. But anyway, I'll give you a rundown of the changes that were made. First of all, I wanted to give these people some more areas to work, so I zoned this entire industrial area here, this seething land of factories. And because I wanted to do that, I wanted to revitalize the downtown area. So if you look here, here's our city hall, and here's our courthouse. I've remade large areas of these of the city on a grid pattern. Of course, it's still mostly working class, but it's mostly medium density. So after that, I realized traffic was a real problem. So I created a series of avenues to take care of that congestion. For example, here's one avenue right here. Doesn't have a name yet. And here's another avenue that goes right through the projects. And another one out here, which is called... The name fell off, unfortunately, as it often does. But this one here is Jethro Tull Boulevard. It was Jethro Tull Road before, but now it's been upgraded to a boulevard. And I also disconnected a whole bunch of roads and reconnected a whole bunch of other roads. The end result, New Babylon, especially this part of the city, looks entirely different than it did. And I very much regret not being able to show you the process, but my computer had other ideas, so that's just what it is. But as you can see, the population of the city has just about doubled. In fact, it's more than doubled from the beginning of episode 37 up until now. So a lot of things had to happen. I had to increase funding to a lot of schools and hospitals. That little medical center I built before was not cutting it, so I had to build an entirely new hospital. And as you can see, I still have to fund it a little bit more than it was. There, give it some room for growth. But even with that, I'm still taking in a lot more money than I'm spending. So the budget is good. So that's pretty much where we are. There were some horrendous traffic problems in the city, and there's still some pretty bad ones. Especially here in the projects, of course, where there's just so many people. But for the most part, I managed to fix them. I mean, there's still isolated incidents of traffic problems, but for the most part, I mean, look at this. Even this avenue is jam-packed with people. Let's see if I can give you exact numbers. 3,356 people using that avenue. You know, I could build a highway, but generally it's not worth it unless you really concentrate your commuters in one area. So we're not going to worry about that for now. What we are going to do is we're going to take a look at our budget here, and we're going to see what kind of ordinances we can make. Because right now we don't have any ordinances, and we have a real pollution problem. So we're going to see what we can do about this. First, we're going to pause things. I said we're going to pause things. Thank you. Then we're going to go into city ordinances. We're going to see how much things cost per month. So let's see. What can we possibly do? We can see what this does. Alright, Automotive Emission Reduction Act. I think we can pass that. That will help us reduce pollution. Clean Air Act. That's probably going to be expensive. Oops, wrong button. Actually, not really that expensive. Commuter shuttle service. We can give that a try. Let's see. I think we'll just go with those two for now. It's going to add some expense onto our budget, but I think we can handle it. Hopefully these new clean air initiatives will encourage our industry to be more, or to be less polluting, rather. Yes, this whole area of downtown was changed. Oh, look, they're shooting off fireworks to celebrate New Year's. Isn't that nice? It's kind of funny, because often I think that something's exploding until I realize what's happening. Alright. As you can see, this side of the city, which is the north side, I mean, it's facing south now, or facing towards us right now, but that's only because things have been rotated. There are some pretty wealthy areas here. As you can see here, a whole mansion district, in a manner of speaking, has popped up. Because one problem right now with the southern part of the city is it's just covered in pollution. Look at all that. But already it's less than it was. Let's take a look at the chart, see if the pollution has gone down. Actually, it looks like it has. Uh-oh, we got a fire. Gotta get trucks out there. We don't want fire to threaten our city. Okay, where exactly is this fire? I don't see it. Oh no, it's across the street. We don't want to put fire or put our trucks in a completely unrelated area. Oh no, the fire is spreading. Quick, more trucks. Man, this is some really mellow music for a major fire breaking out. We need they should put some more exciting music like dun 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 dun. Oh no, there's a fire. We're all in trouble. Alright, come on, get down there. Okay, good. I think we pretty much have this fire under control by now. Alright. Fire is solved. Or put out. Whatever. In any case, that really shows me that we have to do something about the flammability. Yes, I think I completely forgot to build a new fire station. So, right here in this area, we're just going to build a large one. That should take care of everything. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Because, yeah, that was kind of a big fire. Uh-oh. Now they're complaining about funding at a healthcare clinic. I was ignoring these pleas before, but now I've become more willing to negotiate. Alright. How much funding can I increase here? Not enough, apparently. Let's take a look at the health bar. Now this little place here we have to pretty much take care of alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pause. We're going to get rid of this little clinic. And instead, near this downtown area, we are going to build a brand new hospital. We're going to build it right here, and hopefully it should cover, yep, it covers all the areas we need it to. So we're going to let things go for a little bit. Give it a couple months, then we're going to go to this hospital and adjust their funding accordingly. Give them room to grow too. Alright, so I think gradually things should improve for the health of our Sims. Alright, I kind of wonder, now that we've passed that Clean Air Act, what's been changing. Well, it doesn't look like much in the way of dirty jobs are changing. But our air pollution has decreased by, yeah, a small amount. I guess it's worth it. We're still doing well. But people in our city undoubtedly want to expand here. So, let's build some more in this area where there are already mansions. Let's take a look at land values. And they're sky high right here. Let's take a look at desirability. And the desirability is rather high for everything. So what we're going to do is take this area and give them a mix of residential and commercial. They're going to love it a lot, I guarantee it. Or I hope they're going to love it because they're going to get it. And if you're going to get it, you might as well love it. That's what I say. Alright. So you will be the area where we will build the commercial. And everywhere else is where we will build the residential. Awesome. Uh-oh, they're striking at a school now. Let's find out which one. Not that one. That one seems fine. This school? Actually, this one's overfunded. We can decrease their funding a little bit. Not that much, though. Is it this one? I don't think so, but we're going to increase its funding anyway since it's getting near capacity. Is it this one? Yep, it's that one. Oh boy. We really gotta crank up the funding there. I'm not sure how it got so low. Alright, undoubtedly that's gonna raise our expenses, but actually not as much as one might think. Yeah, education levels are pretty low through most of our city, except for some of these older established neighborhoods here. They seem to have very high education rates. And look, these new areas that we just built, already some mansions are appearing. So I say we should go on what's already working and build some more zones. Put some commercial right there, and residential in all the other areas. Ooh, what avenue is bothering us? I bet it's one of the projects. Let's take a look. Yep, here we are. Yeah, there's not really too much point to making a expressway, even though we're having extreme congestion issues here. Also, I noticed that we could make this into a road. It's previously only been a street. So there we go. You can attach yourself to the nearest neighbor. Yeah, some of those congestion problems we're just sort of gonna have to let be at this point. Not too much we can do about it. Let's make sure this area has water. They're not going to build a mansion where there's no water. Alright, there we go. Our entire city in this corner is now watered. What a wondrous day of joy it is. Let's zoom in a little bit on this area. We can actually see the area near our city center classing up. Oh no, but we're running out of power. Let's take a look at our power. Yeah, we're getting real close to full usage. So let's see what's over here. Well, we have a waste energy plant, a coal plant, and a natural gas plant. Now let's see what's available to us. Well, nothing too fancy. I say we're just going to have to throw another coal plant in this corner, and that should give us a little bit more power for now. I mean, coal power plants aren't great, but that's all we got until we can get something nicer. Alright. And this industrial area seems to not have as many many factories as it used to. More low-key type places, which is good. Now, one thing, people are commuting a lot to Gleetville. Actually, they're not commuting as much as they once were, but at one point this rail line here was packed with people going to Gleetville for work. But now, it's reduced quite a lot. So, that's good. People are adapting. Yes, our city is growing quite large at this point. Alright, let's see. I want to take another look at the... actually, we're going to speed up time first. Alright, we've had a spike in capacity. We're slowly getting more residential, or higher price residential, but it's a slow process, and our city is still extremely dirty. But that's just something we're going to have to deal with for now. Now, this last little corner that we haven't really developed, I wonder how desirable it is for some office commercial. Pretty darn desirable, it seems. So what we're going to do, we're going to create some new office parks here. and hopefully people will want to move in enough to make them profitable. Yes, it seems that we definitely have a very sharp distinction between one side of the river and another on what's the more nicer area to live. But that's one thing that tends to happen in any city or metropolitan area, so there's not too much we can do about that. So we're just going to have to live with what that is. Yeah, our air pollution is still quite high. It's too bad too. But at least we can build up in areas that do not yet have very high air pollution. Build some more residential zones. I'm kind of wondering what would happen if we build a series of small little medium density plots. Not high density, just medium. We'll create a new sector of the city here. I'm just going to create it with roads now because I know it's going to need roads eventually anyway. We're just going to build some medium residential here, and they can commute to other areas for their commercial needs. Yes, we've completely changed the nature of New Babylon, as I might have said before. But it's something we're just going to have to live with. Or they're going to have to live with it, rather. Alright, come on, don't get freezy on me. Alright, we're going to come up to our city street view thingy here. If this thing decides it's a good time to go, there we go. Too bad you can't create more interesting shapes like crescents and other forms of bends and twists in the road. Because I think that would make for some interesting things. I've seen some pictures from England, from some, houses they have there. I'm not sure what you'd call them, kind of like row house kind of things, but usually row houses are, in America at least, are considered lower class, but the ones I saw in England, from the pictures, looked very upper class to me. I'm not exactly sure where in England it was, but it was just this gorgeous semicircle that I thought was extremely cool. I don't want to build too close to those water pumps. I mean, even though I don't think that residential would mess it up too much, I still want to be cautious. Alright. Oops, hate when I do that. Accidentally building roads places where I shouldn't be building roads. So yes, I hope that the sudden addition of a bunch of random stuff was not too jarring for you, because you didn't really get to see it happen organically. You got time skipped, I guess. We'll expand this just in case. Alright, why am I getting the no road warning? There are certainly plenty of roads, at least to my eyes. And we can certainly do with a train station here. And some bus stations. I said bus stations. Put one here, put one there, put one down there, put one over here, and one right here. And just to make sure everyone's happy, we'll give them a playground over here and another one up there. Industry wants to expand again. Man, they certainly have expanded a lot already within our city, but they want more. Well, we'll have to give them more, at least a little bit more. Let's speed these up here. Yes, we're not going to be that upper class as well. Oh, look. A disease research center. Where are we going to put that? I say in this area. We're going to put that... Whoa. They want another cemetery. We're going to put this disease research center right here. Ah, yes. I wonder if that will do anything for this area. This immediate area. And hold on, what's that other thing that they wanted to build? A cemetery. Ooh, and a minor league stadium. Alright, we're going to put the cemetery in an out-of-the-way spot. Dead people can't feel pollution. We'll put it over here. People just have to hold their noses during funerals, I guess. But yes, we've got approved for a minor league stadium. Now, I think these things should be on the waterfront. Is there enough room here? Not quite. We're going to put it right here. Or right there. And there we go. I just want to make sure that there's a police station in this area. Close enough. And we're going to build some commerce here to beef it up. And that will be the last thing we'll do on this episode, because I think we're running low on time. Well, you know, there's no time limit anymore, at least for me, so it's not that we're running low on time in the absolute sense, but, you know, these things should only go on for so long, I think, before they just become ridiculous. I mean, maybe it has already. Like I said, I haven't been paying attention. So build a little garden there. Some more commercial right there. Maybe we'll get some high-priced retail right by the stadium. One cool riverfront minor league stadium that I've actually been to, and I'm sure some of you might have heard of this, but you know, the stadium where the Trenton Thunder play in Trenton, New Jersey is right on the Delaware River. It's quite a neat location. You can see the river from the stadium. It's very cool. You know. And that's my last little non sequitur of the day. We'll just speed up time a little bit. See if any of this wants to grow. Yeah, like always, it starts out being low class, but hopefully it will expand more in the future. Well, let's do one pullback view where we can see all that we have here in New Babylon. Yeah, it's quite something. Alright. Well, we got hot air balloons. That's very cool. Well, anyway, that brings us to the end of this episode. So, I hope that everyone enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for much more SimCity action. So long, everybody.